Hi, my name is Dan Mullen. I'm the quarterback coach here at the University of Utah. Today I'm going to talk to you about the spread offense, and more specifically the running game within the spread offense. Over the past several years here at the University of Utah, as well as at Bowling Green State University, the spread offense has allowed us to have one of the most successful and prolific not only scoring, but rushing and passing offenses in the nation. The theory behind our spread offense is that we want to attack defenses and make them have to defend the entire field. Today we'll look at some of the base run plays within our offense and how we make people actually spread out and defend the entire field. The basis of the spread offense is an option attack that gives the deception that we are a very pass-oriented team by spreading the field from sideline to sideline with multiple sets of 3, 4, and 5 wide receivers. Our theory is based that the offense is going to be successful based off of whether the defense plays a 1 high, 2 high, or no deep safety look. Any defense that plays us in a 2 high look, we feel that we are able to equate the numbers within the box and have our 5 linemen block the 5 defenders that are in the box as we force the defense to spread out and cover our receivers if they want to play 2 deep safeties. In a situation where a defense plays 1 deep safety, we feel that we have incorporated our quarterback in different reads as well as quarterback runs, that the quarterback will then account for the extra man that the defense has put in the box to stop the running game. And then if we feel the defense has attacked us with no deep and blitz and emptied the middle of the field, then we need to become a decent passing team to attack no deep man coverage, and we force the defense into one-on-one situations with all of our receivers spread out across the field. Today we'll look at the base running plays in the spread offense. Hopefully you can use some of these to help your program take advantage of teams that you are playing, spread the field, and utilize your personnel as best as possible. The first play that we're going to discuss today is 14 and 15 read, which is our inside zone play and the base run play in the spread offense. In describing the run play, we use our base zone rules. We're going to start with the front up front. In this picture, if we are running 15 read, which is a inside zone play to the left, I'll start with the play side tackle, who is going to just base block our 5 technique right here. We will use all our zone rules on the play. For example, as we look at this play in our zone rules right here, in our count, our left guard and our center, now we'll combo block to the Mike linebacker. In our offense, right here, that is a scoop block up to the play side Mike linebacker. The backside guard is now based on the nose technique. Our backside tackle in the read play has the most important job of the read play. He is responsible for blocking the B-gap defender and understanding who that is. In this case, as we are blocking up to the Mike linebacker, there is no B-gap defender for the defense. We have equated the numbers and have a 5-man box. He can make a man call, at which point now he will block through the backside defensive end up to the Sam linebacker. Our ball handling in the backfield, our aiming points for our zone. Our tailback is going to attack, and his aiming point is going to be the outside leg of the play side guard. He will then read the first down lineman off the center for his zone block, and as that run now can hit in a number of different spots for our tailback. Our quarterback will open up, and he will read the backside C-gap defender. In this case, it appears to be the end. As he sees that end is blocked, it will be a give, and the quarterback will hand the ball off to the tailback and then continue to carry out his fake on the outside. Our receivers in the read play Anybody that is on the front side of the read play blocks as a front side player for inside zone. They're going to block nose up, inside number on their men. On the backside, our receivers will keep block. And our meaning of keep block, they're going to block as if the quarterback keeps the ball on every single play. So their responsibility is to sit on the outside number of their defender and block as if the quarterback is keeping the ball. This is the base look for our 14 and 15 read. I'll now draw it up. I can draw it up against several different looks for us, but those are the base rules for the play. As we change the look here and we get a six-man box for the offense, we again feel that we have a numbers advantage. Now our quarterback is responsible for truly reading a defender. As we run our 15 read here, again, our tackle is base blocking. Our center and guard are scooping to the front side backer. And now we have a combination block on the backside, where our backside guard and our backside tackle will tag to the backside backer. Again, the aiming point for the running back has not changed. He will again read the first down lineman off the head of the center, and his entry point for the run can be in several different places on our inside run and our insertion as he makes his read off of the defensive front movement. Our quarterback will again read the backside C-gap defender. Our receivers, anybody on the front side here, will block nose up inside number as they are front side on the play, and backside we are going to keep block as if the quarterback has kept the ball. Okay, as we continue, as we look at odd defense right here, running our 15 read play, our front side tackle and guard will now combination on a tag scheme up to the front side backer. We will have a slip to the backside backer, and our backside tackle again with a five-man box can make a man call, rip through the backside end up to the Sam backer. Our back end is on the same aiming point. Our quarterback's read is the C-gap defender. As he sees him blocked, he is able to hand the ball off for an automatic give for us. The final look that we're going to look at here is going to be an odd stack look that the defense has given us for 15 read. Okay. Again, this has come more to a six-man box, so our quarterback is now going to be responsible for reading one of the defenders. Front side, we will have a tag to the front side backer. We will have a slip to the Mike backer with the center and the backside guard on that combination there, and our backside tackle now is responsible for blocking the B-gap defender. As he has to be aware of any type of Sam run through, he's going to step and block the Sam, putting our quarterback on that backside defensive end, reading the C-gap defender. The tailback's course will not change, and again, the receivers backside from the run play will block as if the quarterback always has run the ball, and front side are blocking as if the tailback has the ball on the front side inside zone play. We can run this play out of several different formations in our offense. It's very successful to us. We want to try to match up against the defense and find where their weak spots are by formationally where we gain an advantage. We can run this play with a tight end attached or from our four wide receivers set, and we feel that by spreading the defense out, we have an opportunity to take advantage of increased running lanes for the inside zone run. We'll now go out on the field and demonstrate the ball mechanics and the footwork of the quarterback and the running back for the ball exchange. The backfield action and the ball handling between the quarterback and the running back on the read play is very important. This is something that we practice 10 minutes a day from each of our different plays. We'll get a couple reps of each of our different plays that we'll do on a daily basis so that we have perfect execution in our ball handling. The first play to start off with in our ball handling is 14 and 15 read. This is our base play in our offense, our inside zone run. In our alignment, we're going to start off. Our quarterback has his heels, as we've seen, at 5 yards, and our tailback is going to have his toes at 5.5 yards. He's going to be stacked directly behind the offensive tackle. Okay? In our read play right now, we practice this ball handling. Our quarterback, we're going to practice with a snap and a ball every time. Quarterback has his hands up, getting ready to go to the snap. Okay? We always want to practice the play with a read for the quarterback. So I'll play that read right now where he has to open up and he gets a read to make that decision every single time that we practice the ball. Okay? Here we're going to demonstrate our 15 read. Set, hit.
Set, hit.
Boom. There we go. All right, that was 15 read. We're going to slow it down and go through foot by foot and step by step for everybody right here so you can see it live. Right here, our quarterback, as he catches the snap, he wants to have the stagger in his stance. He wants to open to the tailback and extend the ball as far as he can. Okay, he's then going to take a ride step with his front foot up into the line of scrimmage so he can make his decision right there. All right, our tailback's footwork on the play. He's going to take a lead pause step so that he can open up and let the blocking develop in front of him on the play. Okay, his next step is going to be towards his aiming point, which is going to be the outside leg of the guard, the play side guard. The running back is responsible to get to the mesh point as the quarterback has to read our backside C-gap defender. The tailback's responsible for getting to the mesh point. After the ride in the mesh, now the tailback comes and he goes back to reading his regular inside zone rules for the play. Now to do things full speed as we look at 15 read in our backfield action right here. Our quarterback's ready. He's ready to have a read key on the backside. I'll give him that read key. Okay, he's going to get down and he's going to set on the set hit. We go through the mechanics here on a daily basis and everything that we do. It's important for us to finish all of the plays. Now, as for a pull read, if the quarterback gets a pull read, which for us tells his read key, who is the C-gap defender, if that outside shoulder turns down the line of scrimmage for him to play the back, the quarterback will pull the ball and keep outside and circle the field to the outside. As you can see, Brandon just demonstrated there, it's very important for our running back to keep his hands together and continue to carry out the fake for the deception of the defense. Here's 14 and 15 read on tape in game situations. This play right here is 14 read. Again, we're in a good situation. We have one high safety, a six-man box. Our quarterback is responsible to read the C-gap defender in this case. He reads the C-gap defender as playing him, not able to tackle the tailback. It's a give read. We're zone blocking up front with everybody else. The quarterback gives the ball. We'll get the ball one-on-one up to the safety as we take a look at the scheme here from behind. There's our zone scheme up front. We have good zone blocking. We want to be one of the best zone teams in the country and take a lot of pride in our zone blocking up front. We have a nice mesh and we take care of the backside player with the quarterback. Here we are versus a different look right now with kind of a too-high look. Again, we can zone right up to that front side backer. Nice job by the receivers. As you note, our receivers down the bottom here are blocking as if the quarterback always has the ball. They never chase after the play. Okay? Change with some short motion here for our quarterback. Our left tackle, if he feels he has a real wide end, could also get a piece if that end was tighter to block him up on his way up to the backside backer. The quarterback has a give read all the way, hands the ball off. We've eliminated the backside defensive end from the play. Feel we have another successful play. As we take a look here versus an odd stack defense, you note we are tagging with the front side tackle and the front side guard. We have a slip to the Mike backer with the center and the backside guard, and the backside tackle has to sift through these two guys, the backside end and the backside backer, to decide who the B-gap defender is. We block. The defensive end is frozen by the quarterback. He freezes to play the quarterback. Our tailback hits the hole. And allows us just our zone scheme stay consistent on the play and allows us to account for the extra guy that the defense is trying to bring in the box by the quarterback reading him. And we have one high with a 4-2 box. The quarterback now has to truly read this backside defensive end. It's a good ride. We get him to freeze. As you can see, you'll see from behind. As he plays the quarterback, he's unable to come down and make a play on the tailback. We have this running now to a 3 technique where we'll have a base, the center, and the front side guard working to that Mike linebacker. We're working to the backside linebacker, And as you can see, the defensive end is unable to come in and make the play that the quarterback read on the backside. Our final clip here on the read play. We're going to be running it to the right here, 14 read. As you can see, the quarterback felt he had the defensive end leaning, chasing after the back. The quarterback then can pull the ball and keep it and should circle the field to the outside. In this situation, we'd also like him to be a decent football player and make a play and make a run, but he's trying to set up the blocks and get to the outside of that receiver and have a successful play. As you'll see here from behind, the quarterback feels that he has the defensive end leaning to chase the back. He has a pull read. He keeps the ball and successfully gets outside to slow down the flow of the defense the next time that we'll run the play. The next play that we're going to discuss is 10 and 11 trap. The next play in the spread offense is 10-11 and trap, which is a quick hitting inside trap play for us. We have had some success against different looks and different schemes. May not be always a base play in each specific game plan. According to the different looks that we will see for that week. The blocking scheme for us on our 10-11 and trap play. What we would like to do is we can run it either to a 3 technique or to a shade. In this case, if we were going to run 11 trap here to the left, our center will block back. We are going to rip through with our front side tackle up to the front side backer. We will influence block with our front side guard to kick out that defensive end. Our backside tackle will rip through to the backside backer. Our guard will now come and trap the front side backer. The aiming point for the back will be the near leg of the center. He will cheat up his alignment, and we'll describe more of this when we get out on the field to see the quarterback's ball hand, running back's ball mechanics. Our quarterback will then step up, make the exchange, and then continue to naked away. We do not read this play. We feel by the quarterback naked away, he draws a great influence on that defensive end just to hold him enough for us to hit the ball up inside. Our receivers are all going to try to inside cutoff block the man over them across the field, and we have a quick hitting successful play against the defense. The next look we have here is running the play back to a shade. We will then trap the 5 technique. We block trap as blocking back, inside releasing our tackle, and now we'll block the 5 technique trying to cut off the backside backer. The ball exchange for the quarterback and the running back does not exchange, the ball exchange for the quarterback and the running back does not change in any way, and our receivers still have an inside cutoff block. We feel this play is a quick hitting play inside, which helps us as a complement to our zone read play, which will be a slower developing play for the offense. We'll now go out on the field and take a look at the ball handling mechanics between the quarterback and the running back to run 10 and 11 trap. Our next play is going to be 10 and 11 trap. On this play, it's a quick hitting up the middle play right here where there is no read. We're going to cheat our quarterback and our tailback up about a yard each, if we can, in their alignment, so we can hit the play quick. Okay? On the snap, the quarterback's footwork for this, he's going to step towards the back with his right foot on the trap runner. So his second step can compensate to reach out and exchange the ball to the tailback. Our tailback's footwork, as he cheated up in his stance, his first step is going to be directly at the leg of the center, the near side leg of the center. He's going to run straight downhill on the trap and take the handoff and read the blocks of the trap block. Read the trap block. There is no read for us on this play. It is a handoff, a design handoff 100% of the time. Okay? The quarterback right now we want to give, he will carry out his fake to try to freeze the backside defensive end to give the perception that we are reading the play. Let's run one here full speed. Set, hut. As we look at this play, we would like to seal the box and attack the defense on the outside by keeping as many players inside as we can on the defense as they've tightened down to take away some of our other plays. The key block on this will be our front side tackle. We will have him veer release and try to attack and get the front side linebacker as best as possible. If he can attack and cut that front side linebacker, we feel we're going to have a very successful play, especially as we've had him tighten down because of our other inside running plays. The rest of our line will full front side zone, cutting up and trying to attack and cut anybody that they can to seal the defense off from the inside out. To ensure our safety, that we want to have a great play and ensure the safety on the Mike linebacker, our number 3 receiver to the field will try to secure. He will not go to attack the Mike, but he will secure the Mike linebacker with the tackle. If he sees that the tackle has blocked the Mike linebacker, he can then make his way up and try to flatten out to block the safety. If not, he must secure the Mike linebacker in the box so that we have secured the box and can attack to the outside, get the ball on the perimeter to attack the defense. Our quarterback will attack and pitch off of the C-gap defender. In this case, it is the Mike as the defensive end. He wants to attack the outside shoulder of that defensive end. So as he comes down the line of scrimmage, we want to attack, and we use the word capture the outside shoulder. When he has captured the outside shoulder of that defensive end, he'll sink his hips, pitch the ball to the back, and follow the pitch to make sure that it has been caught by the back. We want to remain in great pitch phase between our quarterback and running back. You will see more of that as we get out on the field to demonstrate this, but our running back would like to be 5 yards outside the quarterback and 1 yard behind him to maintain great pitch phase. Our receivers on the outside will sit and block on their outside numbers of the defenders over them, and our running back will try to circle the field. We use that term to describe how the running back will get outside. After he receives the pitch, will try to set up the blocks and circle all the way to the outside to get the ball to the outside third of the field. This play is a very successful play for us in teams that try to tighten down inside to take away our inside running game. Allows us to get outside on the edge and attack the defense. Okay, we'll look at a different front and a different picture here now for us. If I stay with this, and people always wonder what is going to happen versus zone blitz and zone pressure. Okay, if we feel that a team is a big zone pressure team, that will run a scrape or a zone pressure from the field. Speed is a play that we would like to use to attack zone pressures in the defense. As we see this, our tackle is responsible. Our play side tackle, again, is responsible for setting the blocking scheme. As he sees outside pressure coming in the look, he can make a gang call, which changes the scheme and brings the whole line with him front side to again try to secure the box and seal up to the Mike linebacker. The quarterback will then pitch off the C-gap defender, who, as we have gang called, has become the Sam linebacker. Our outside receivers will still block man on their outside number. And our number 3 receiver will again help secure the blocks to make sure that everything has been taken care of. May look for a will or a backside backer coming over the top. As the box is secure, now he can climb up and block a safety on the next level. As we change the look, again in speed right here, our front side tackle will again try to come up and secure the front side linebacker. If the width of that backer is too wide, he has help from the number 3 receiver to help secure the box. We always would love to try to get a load situation, which for us means that we have 2 people able to block that front side linebacker just to make sure that he's secured. One of these 2 can then work his way up to the safety. Our offensive line will continue to full zone up front, trying to cut or seal the box of as many people as we can. Our quarterback will come down the line and pitch off of the C-gap defender. Again, in this picture, it is a defensive end. And our receivers will sit and block on the outside number of the players over them. Man on block on the outside number of the players over them. We'll now go out on the field and demonstrate the ball handling and the mechanics of the speed play between the quarterback and the running back. 8 and 9 speed is an option play for us. We're trying to get the ball. We want to try to get the ball outside and stress the defense as much as possible. On 8 and 9 speed, the quarterback is going to pitch off of the C-gap defender. He wants to get width right away on the snap. Our quarterback and our running back want to stay in pitch phase. For us, the running back is going to remain 5 yards outside of the quarterback and 1 yard behind him. He needs to maintain the pitch phase as the quarterback attacks the pitch key. As we practice this, the quarterback wants to attack the outside shoulder of the pitch key, sink his hip, step, and follow the pitch. There's several different looks that the quarterback can see. We will try to practice all of those different looks on a daily basis to get the proper ball exchange as much as we can. The first look we're going to see is if the quarterback has a stationary player on the line of scrimmage, he's going to want to attack the outside shoulder of that pitch key. Yeah.
Sit, hut.
The next look that we can see in this play is a defensive end or a C-gap defender that attacks the quarterback. In this case, both the quarterback and the tailback need to be prepared for a quick pitch on the play.
Sit, hut.
The final look is a defender that comes straight up the field, trying to box in the quarterback and get between the quarterback and the pitchback. If the quarterback, what we would like the quarterback to do at that point is pitch the ball as soon as we've gained leverage on the pitch key, and then we can get outside and attack the defense. It is important in this scenario for our running back to gain a little depth to keep his 5-by-1 pitch relationship as the quarterback is coming flat down the line of scrimmage so that we can pitch the ball.
Sit, hut.
As we look at 8 and 9 speed in game situations here, we have a defense that has now tightened some players down into the box to take away some of our other running plays. So we now want to try to stress the defense on the outside by running 9 speed. The critical block is that of our left tackle, sealing the front side backer and hopefully chopping and getting many of the defensive defenders on the ground as we can. Our receivers are asked to block on the outside number. As you can see here, the defense does a decent job of flowing hard outside, but we still have a decent run with the tailback being able to get outside the defense, and we've sealed the box to hopefully make them spread out and defend the rest of our formation. The key block again being the frontside tackle, getting up to that frontside linebacker, and our tailback running one-on-one with the free safety. As we look at the play again in this picture, versus a more of an odd spread out team, come here, our frontside tackle must try to get that frontside backer. He has him sealed. We have the whole defense sealed. We're able to pitch off the C-gap defender. We've out-leveraged them. The quarterback can pitch the ball, and our tailback's able to circle the defense, hopefully to make them expand, to respect and play the entire field. As we look at our final look here, we have a look where the tackle is unable to block the front side linebacker. So our number 3 receiver to the field is able to assist and load. That allows now the tackle, he has to try to replace, circle the field, and get up to block the safety. Very nice job here by the tackle. But again, we have a situation where we can load to make sure that we secure the front side linebacker, to get the ball and secure the defense and get the ball outside on the edge, to try to expand the field and take advantage of the entire field, and defenses that are trying to tighten in to take away our inside running attack. You can see the tackle unable to get the frontside linebacker, but our number 3 receiver is able to secure him. So the tackle now combination and tries to work up and get to a block on the frontside safety. Our next play we're going to discuss is our 6 and 7 shovel. The next play in the spread offense that we're going to discuss to attack the defense is our shovel play. We've been very successful with this play, especially in the past year, and we've found many great uses for us. The shovel to us has become not just a shovel to the back, but a triple option play where we combine the shovel as well as our speed play. The blocking scheme for us in the shovel, I'll start off, if we are running the play to the right here, which would be 6 shovel for us. The blocking scheme for that, The front side tackle wants to come and block the middle to backside linebacker. In this place, he's going to go back. In this case, he will go backside to the will linebacker. Our guard will block down on the nose. We will gap back with the center. We're going to pull our backside guard for the front side linebacker, and our backside tackle will seal gap hinge any pressure to help the center out coming off of the backside. Our quarterback will then again shovel off of the C-gap defender. We will try to stress the C-gap defender to come up the field as he sprints flat down the line. Our tailback wants to get into pitch phase 5x1 behind the quarterback for the shovel scheme. We also, in the triple option that we have added to this play, would like to have a pitch back. There are several ways that we can get this pitch back into the scheme. One would be by having our front side receiver kick back and become our pitch back on the front side. We could also motion him into the backfield, into a two-back alignment, and lead out to draw a speed option to the front side of the play. The quarterback's shovel key will be the defensive end. If the defensive end is squeezing down to take the shovel away, our quarterback can then continue to run outside and run our speed course and pitch off the next defender to the outside. If the defensive end is up the field, he can shovel the ball underneath, and we feel that we have a great a great gap scheme play against the defense that takes advantage of fast-flowing defenses to defend our speed play out the front side. The next look we have here, we'll run our shovel play to a three-technique side. In this case, we'll try to combination block the front side with our front side guard and front side tackle. Combination blocking to the backside backer. Our center will block back on a shade. Again, our tackle will protect against any B-gap threat as he hinges back to block the backside defensive end. And our backside guard will pull up for the front side linebacker. Again, we will have to create, either by motion or by kicking back, a pitch back for the quarterback. He will stress the shovel key, hopefully drawing him upfield, and we're able to shovel the ball underneath that shovel key and have a great gap scheme run inside. If the shovel key again decides to squeeze to take the shovel away, the quarterback will continue on the outside, running speed and pitching off the next outside defender to his back, who is in a 5x1 pitch phase, running his speed course out the front side. The footwork on our shovel play. When we're out on the field, the quarterback will again like to shovel off of the C-gap defender. We are going to stay when our tailback gets into shovel phase. It is the same as our pitch phase on our other plays, but it's going to be reversed. He wants to be 5 yards behind the quarterback and 1 yard in front of him to catch the shovel. The quarterback would like to, really would like him to sprint flat to draw the shovel player up the field and shovel the ball underneath for us here.
Set, hut.
As we look at our shovel play here in our live footage, in this look here, we're doing it with a quick short motion for the receiver to kick back to get into pitch phase for the option part of the play. We have a good job blocking it down on a three-technique, sealing the defense. The quarterback wants to draw the front side defensive end, the C-gap defender, to him so that we're able to shovel the ball underneath. Very well executed play here on the offense. And again, we have our back one-on-one with a free safety in the middle of the field. So you can see a very good job done on the gap scheme coming down, and the speed action out the front side draws the front side defensive end linebacker out to defend the speed option part of the play. We're able to shovel the ball back underneath. We take it another look, again with a quick short motion to get into pitch phase. We're able to draw up just enough the defensive end up the field to have a successful play for us. If the quarterback could draw him one step further, we might have even a bigger play for a home run play. But if you see the flow we get on the defense for fast flow outside, and we're able to shovel the ball back underneath to the tailback with a gap scheme underneath. The final look on the shovel here, We have a defensive end that is squeezed to take the shovel away. The quarterback then needs to continue on his outside, pitch off the next outside defender, and we're able to get the ball outside on the defense. Again, if they're trying to squeeze down and take away the inside aspect of our running game, we feel we want to get the ball outside, make the defense defend the entire field. To show this clip, we can show the multiple looks in which we can use these plays. Here's a play without motion. We're going to kick a receiver back, or a tailback in this case is our tailback, kick him back from an empty look back into pitch phase. Okay. Again, the defense is squeezed down to take the shovel away, so the quarterback must come outside. In this case, he pitches off the next defender he sees to the outside, the safety. We pitch the ball out, and we're able to get the ball outside the defense for the score. This play again causes the defense to have to maintain triple option responsibilities as well as defend the entire field. We're not allowing them to squeeze down to defend our inside running game. We make them force them to defend the entire field. Our next play that we'll discuss will be our Q wrap play, which is a counteraction quarterback run. The final play is our quarterback wrap, which is also a quarterback counter play off of our base zone read play. We find this as a great short yardage as well as blitz beater play, but also if you have an athletic quarterback, a great gap scheme play that brings a lot of counter and slows defensive flow down from the rest of your base offense. In our quarterback wrap play, it is a gap scheme play to the front side. We again would like our front side tackle is going to base block the defensive end, and we're going to get a double team on a shade to a backside backer. Our backside guard will base a 3 technique, and we will pull our backside tackle for the front side linebacker. Our quarterback and running back will open up with the same mechanics that they have done on our zone read play, with our tailback after the fake going to block the backside defensive end, coming tight off the hip of the tackle. Our quarterback after the fake will then follow the tackle up through the hole and make a cut off of his block. All of our receivers will try to block and cut off on the inside number of the play. As we change the look here to a one high scheme, we again would like to prefer to run this play to a shade. So we could come and shove our back, shift or motion over to the other side before the snap of the ball. We will then again double team the nose to the backside backer, base the defensive end, base the 3 technique, pull for the front side backer. Our back will come off of his motion or his shift and block the backside defensive end. Our quarterback can open up and fake his read steps and again run the counter play, making his cut off the pulling tackle. We'll now go out on the field and demonstrate the ball handling mechanics of how we practice the quarterback wrap play. On our quarterback wrap play is the counter play off of our zone play. In this ball handling, we would like this ball handling to look exactly like our read play. What we're going to do, the quarterback will open to the tailback as he will always in read. The back will come across with a quick fake. Our running back wants to stay tight to the hip of the pulling tackle, and he's going to block the backside C-gap defender. Instead of reading him on this play, we're going to block that player on this play. Okay? I will play the backside C-gap defender so that our back really understands how tight he needs to come to cut this off. Our quarterback will open and pause to let the back go through him on the fake, and then he'll hit the play inside out.
Set, hut.
We feel that by spending at least 10 minutes a day practicing our ball handling, we'll have perfect execution of all exchange points between the running back and the quarterback. Over the past several years, we have not had one exchange problem or one ball on the ground, despite the fact that many people think that it is difficult to run option football and to run a lot of triple option with reads. We feel by executing this on a daily basis that we'll have perfect exchange points throughout the season and throughout every one of our games. Okay, our quarterback counter as we look at this in game action. We love this play to slow the flow of defenses down, as you can see the quarterback's action and the tailback as faking read. You see the reaction of the defense looking for the read. We have a gap counter scheme for the quarterback. He's able to hit the ball up inside. As you see this live from the end zone, you'll see the slow reaction you get out of your defenders. Our tackle here bases the defensive end, is forced to wash him in this particular look. So our tackle's forced, instead of pulling up for that frontside backer with the blitz, is forced to kick him out. But you can see the slow reaction it causes out of the defense. And our quarterback's able to hit the ball up inside, again to slow the flow of the defense down on our base zone play, our base zone read play. Here's another example of it. Right here. Again, with the blitz look, the tackle's forced to watch down. But if you look at the reaction of the defense as they are ready to play our read play, the base play on our offense, it's the great counter play off of that with the quarterback coming out the backside. Right here you can see the flow and the hold it gets to the linebackers, again causing the slow flow of the defense as best as possible. One more look at this play. With a motion by the back, again the defensive flow, the uncertainty in the counter action. Here we have a nice base block by the tackle, and our backside pulling tackle has to pull up and block that frontside linebacker. The great counter action. Final look here at the Q-wrap play. Again, we fake the read, and if you look here at the flow that it has for the defense to defend the inside zone play away, our quarterback is able to come out the back door on the counter play. I'd like to thank everybody for taking a look at our offense. We've had a lot of success running the spread offense over the last couple years. We hope that this tape helps you in developing the offense and developing a scheme that will allow you to best utilize your players in your program. Thank you.